Hello everyone, today we will be talking about functions. Functions are a unit of work that you can call inside of the main function, but you write them outside of the main function. The reason we do this is because this main function here, right here, it is its own function, so when we create a function, we have to write it outside of this already created function. The main function is where you start your program, basically. So this is the structure for a function. You can already see kind of how to write a function with the main function. So this is basically what it looks like. So the return type, which right here is int. So it could be int or car, whatever. And then there's the name here. The name of the main function is main, of course. And you have the parentheses, and then the brackets. And in the brackets, here, one sec. By the way, these right here, they tell the computer that these are notes and they're not part of what we're printing out, or they're not part of the function we're about to create. But this is just notes. These are just notes. So do something, so its function or its purpose. And then there's also return something, basically. Return. Right here, it's returning 0 or anything. So, you could, instead of writing a separate function, you could, inside of the main function, just write int, this is just an example, int x is equal to 5, and int y is equal to 6. And then here, we can just go printf, and if we want to add them together, just go x plus y, because we already told the computer that x is 5 and y is 6, so there it's going to add 5 and 6, %d, because it's going to give you one number in the end. So when we print that out, we'll get 11, right? We could do this, or we could create our own function and then call it in the main function so that it prints it out. So how do we do this? First, let's do int, because it's going to be printing out a number in the end. And we've written the return type. And then the name, it could be called adder. That's what I like to call it. And here we write the variables, int x and int y. Those are the variables we're going to be using. And then here we write what we do to int x and y. We want it to return x plus y. And by return, we mean like print out in the end. So here now we can just call the function. We can go printf and then %d, because we're going to get one sum in the end. And instead of writing x plus y here, we write adder 5, 6. And the computer's already going to know what we mean, because we've told it what adder does. Right here, it's going to add x and y. So right here is the equivalent to this. So basically right here, we're saying that for this print, for what we're printing out in this line, x would be 5 and y would be 6. So what do we do to them? We add them together, as it says over here. So this should give us 11. There we go. Thank you.